Kelly Rogers with Devex here with Felipe Munevar, who is the head of UNOPS here in Washington. Thanks for joining us today at the forum.
Nice to be here.
I was going to ask you, you're a UN agency, but UNOPS is also an implementer. So, where's the balance there, and what does that mean for you guys?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, UNOPS is in fact quite an atypical UN agency because we don't have a policy mandate. We really are working at the operational level and primarily in fragile states, post-disaster, post-conflict type environments. And in fact, we're really focusing on project management, sustainable infrastructure, and sustainable procurement type operations. So it's really looking at that level of work on behalf of other partners in terms of running sustainable projects on the ground, primarily with governments, but also with donors and UN agencies and other partners.
And speaking of some of that work on the ground and your work in infrastructure, UNOPS is kind of lauded as being really great in involving women in that work. So I was going to ask you, from an organizational level, how have you succeeded, and what might another organization try to do in order to do similar work?
Certainly, and as a UN agency, we take this under our sustainability agenda. We're really bringing women on board in terms of the development process, and delivering results on the ground is really part and parcel of everything that we do in UNOPS. And I was heading the UNOPS program in Haiti for some time, and actually got to see how we can actually practically get women involved along the entire chain of project implementation on the ground, from actually putting bricks on construction to actually running entire projects and advising governments on the best solutions to address their development needs. In the case of UNOPS, a lot of the work we do in infrastructure, we do in complex operations. So it's really something that we take very seriously, and we're very happy to have a lot of women involved in that development project implementation chain.
And what would you say has been the most successful maybe strategy to get more women on board, or just to have a better gender balance overall?
I mean, it's really trying to be proactive at every level of the game, where both at the management level and to the grassroots level. I mean, in Haiti, for instance, we were engaging with community leaders that were women to actually attract other women that, for other reasons we're working in other areas, for instance, in the markets and so on, and get them on board in terms of delivering the projects. And it's really sort of mobilizing the right energies to really bring the gender balance to our projects.
All right, thanks, Felipe.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.